Welcome back to White Collar Woke. Today we're talking about the fact that the RAF have made an announcement. They've made an announcement that they're no longer going to employ white men and they're going to now only take intakes from women and from ethnic minorities. Now, at first when I heard this, I thought this was some sort of media joke. But I have seen multiple sources that I trust verifying this. And apparently even the head of recruitment for the RAF has resigned. So I'm assuming that this story is real and it's not some sort of hoax. Now, the problem with this is that the armed forces are not important until they're extremely important. It's a bit like water. Water is everywhere. We're in the UK and it's currently, pouring down with rain. Water is abundant. You don't need water until it is absolutely life-threatening that you need water. The armed forces, the Navy, the RAF, and the Army, with all its parts of the Army, the infantry, the Royal Engineers, all of that, they are not necessary until it's extremely important that they're there. And the problem is if you start putting in diversity quotas for a utility, for something that is extremely important, and it affects how effective that force can be, then it's going to be detrimental. It's going to be a detriment to how well that force can fight, how well that force can deploy, and how well that force can do the job. Now, I'm not saying that women and ethnic minorities aren't going to excel in the RAF. I absolutely think they can. I have experience in the Army, not in the RAF, and there are extremely talented women in the Army. I'm not going to say what part of the Army I'm in, but extremely talented women in the Army. I'm not saying that, and there are extremely talented ethnic minorities that I've worked alongside. But the problem is, if you cut off a part of the Army, RAF or Navy, which is extremely important, and remember, not so much with the RAF, but with the Army, and this is a generalisation, but the Army historically recruits from the lower echelons of society, the people that haven't necessarily had the most advantageous upbringing. If you then block off a part of a really important, part of your recruitment process, then you're not sourcing from as big a talent pool as you could, and you're not going to get as good results. But the problem is the RAF have made a short-sighted political decision, a short-sighted social and political decision, not based on how effective they can be, but how good they look. Now, this might transpire that they end up getting many more applicants because they go, oh, actually, it looks like the RAF is an inclusive employer, but I haven't seen that in history bode very well. It worries me that we're entering into a time of geopolitical uncertainty and the RAF is faffing about doing diversity quotas when really it should be thinking more about how effective it's going to be if we end up going to war with X or Y country. Not going to say it, not sure what you can say on YouTube. Anyway, it worries me. It's extremely worrying. Let me know what you think in the comments and descriptions below, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Bye-bye.